Welcome back, students. So in my previous video we have seen how to create the object of a class. Here welcome is a class name and we have created an object name is welcome1. So let me revise how to create the object once again. To create an object, just right click on that class name and select new followed by class name. So new is a keyword and here welcome is a class name. So when you click on this new welcome, you will get one dialog box to give a name for your object. I'll give object1. Press OK button. Here object got created. So with this object we can execute the methods from this class. The methods which are present inside this class, that method can be executed by using these objects. So that is the point. Now how to execute and how to run the member methods. So member method means, so in this class we have created one method. So display message is the method name. So how to execute this method by taking the help of that object. So that is the point now. BlueJ has excellent features to execute a program after it has been compiled successfully. So once this class gets compiled successfully, so when we'll understand whether this class is got compiled successfully or not. So see, let me show you once again. I'll make some mistakes. I'll remove this semicolon and I will click on compile. Okay. So now here we have got one error message and you will see the lines here. Okay, this is stripes. So it indicates this class is not compiled successfully. Okay, so that is the indication. If you compile it successfully, then these lines won't appear and then only you can create the object. Without compilation you cannot create the object also. Now you see. So let me correct that mistake by putting that semicolon. Okay. So let me compile once again. Compile. No syntax errors. You should get this message. No syntax errors. Then only your class is ready to execute. Okay. Now see. Now that lines are gone and compiling done. You are getting that message. Now once again we'll create the object. Right click and select a new welcome. Okay. Here class name, object name, that is called as instance. If you want to change, you can change it, or if you want to keep it that name, you can keep and click on OK button. I am going to keep that name as it is, welcome1. Let us learn how you can execute the method display message using the instance welcome1. So in this session we will see by using this welcome1 how we can execute this display message method to print this welcome to Java programming. Got it? In the object bench, right click on the welcome1 icon and select method void display. So this area, this is called as object bench. So on this object bench, what you have to do, just right click on this object and select void display message. Here whatever the methods you have created in this class, so that all the methods will be displayed in this list after right clicking. In that class we have only one method, so there it is displaying. If we have added on 3-4 methods, so that all the 3-4 methods will be displayed. Okay, I hope you are getting these points. So void display message is the method that is present inside that class. Now let me click on this void display message. You will get the output screen, welcome to Java programming. So this is the terminal window. So in this terminal window you are getting the result of this code. So result of this code in the sense, we wanted to display one message, welcome to Java programming, and that is getting executed. Simple, just right click and select the method, you will get that method. Now you might be surprised why it is displaying 2 times. If I click once again on this display message, you will get 3 times, because this screen is not getting clear. After each and every execution, this output terminal, output window is not getting clear. So to make it clear on every execution, so click on that option and select clear screen at method call. Select that option. Now you see, right click and select wide mesh. Oh, it's gone. So next point is class as an object factory. Mainly we are using a class to create the objects. Since the class is ready and working now, you can create as many objects of this class as you want. Here now class is ready, welcome class is ready. Now in this object bench you can create as many objects as you want. Unlimited object can be created in this object bench. Let us see how to create one more instance, welcome to of the welcome class. Okay. One more instance, one more object of this welcome class. Let us see that. Again right click, select a new welcome, and welcome to is the object name. Click on OK. So welcome to. Another object, let me create. Again right click, select a new welcome, welcome 3. So this is third object. I hope you are getting this point. So just you have to right click and select a new welcome. New is the keyword, welcome is the class name, and with this new class name, new followed by class name, we can create the object. Okay, this is fourth object. So this is object factory. Class is used to create the objects. Okay. So now I hope you are getting this points. I have created 4 objects. Okay, simple. You have to right click and you have to select this new welcome. New welcome is the class name, new is the keyword. Okay. So this is the point to creating the instance of a class. So it is called as instance also. For the object you can call it as instance of that class. So next is saving the output. So now see, so when I execute this code, here I am getting the terminal window of output screen. Now you can save this output screen. So for your future reference, you can save and you can keep it. So for saving, click on option and select save to file. So select save to file and choose a file where you want to save. So I will save it on desktop and give the file name. I will give as output. Output is the name of a file. So select output and click on save. So this output got saved on desktop button. Okay, here output, that file is displaying. How you want to open, you can open it. So now I want to open it with Notepad. Click on OK button. Welcome to Java programming is displaying. So this is the way to save your output screen. Okay, so once again see, execute that code and click on options and save to file. Your file gets saved. Okay, so next point is how to open an existing BlueJ project. So already if you have created any project, if you want to open that project in your BlueJ window, so let us see how to open that existing BlueJ project. So that we'll see in a next class. Thank you for watching.